I keep saying that P is clothing me. He's doing my hair. He's applying my makeup, setting everything up for me because he is not available to do anything else. This was drawn to me because of this. I've also been a fly badass insane. It's 21, like I mentioned. 17, I say. I was, however, the answer is unquestionably 21. And at 30, I was undoubtedly stepping on it. It's like, quit trying to say that. I'm thinking, oh, this is before Pat, after Pat. It's when I look at photos from when I was 17 and compare them to the present. No, the first photo we ever shot was of me wearing those blue jean shorts and that pink top. I was fine as heck when I first met him. Thus, I can see what you're attempting to do. I think I see it, but it's simply untrue. However, we do make each other's lives better. Do you understand what I mean? Improve each other's lives. However, he is not the cause of this explosion. I'm just stating that, like down, but not. Come on. And you know, it all comes down to how you love yourself. Have genuine love for oneself. For example, you will always look attractive if you love yourself. Have self-love. It seems difficult for folks to accomplish that. You will look good if you truly love yourself. Additionally, you will seem horrible when you are a hater. Did he win you back? Give him a quick call. I mean, you can say that he makes me look happier if you'd like. Sadly, Claressa Shields' recent popularity isn't due to her victories or boxing prowess. Rather than her job, the focus is mainly on her relationship with rapper Papoose. Claressa is among the most gifted boxers of our time. Thus, it is unfortunate. To be clear, I admire Claressa. Her hometown of Flint, Michigan is renowned for creating resilient, driven individuals. She worked hard and has a good heart to acquire everything she had. She is strong, self-assured, and honestly capable of defeating almost anyone, speaking incoherently. Thus, this is not disrespectful. It's merely an honest assessment of the situation. Here's the problem, though. It appears like Papoose connects with a particular kind of woman. He prefers assertive vocal women. They are. The ones who don't back down from confrontation or bite their tongue. Furthermore, it's quite okay to enjoy bold ladies. However, drama can occasionally accompany powerful personalities. Remy, Papoose's longtime lover, and Claressa have similar characteristics. They are outspoken, fearless, and prepared to react to anyone who approaches them. That energy is strong. However, things can get messy at times. It can lead to pointless disputes and headlines rather than harmony and development. And that's where things begin to veer off course. Unfortunately, Claressa Shields' recent social media success isn't due to her boxing prowess. People are more interested in her bond with Papoose than in her accomplishments and diligence. Her appearance, her new look, and whether Papoose inspired her latest makeover have all been the talk of the internet. Let's clarify one issue now. Claressa Shields is powerful. She was up in Flint, Michigan, a city renowned for its harsh conditions and much harsher residents. Both intellectually and physically, she battled her way to the top. She is courageous, bold, and driven. She is dominant in the arena and exudes confidence outside of it. It's good to have such strength. However, when pride and ego are combined, even the most resilient individuals can find themselves in difficult circumstances. People have recently begun posting previous pictures of Claressa and contrasting them with her current appearance. Fans remarked that she had a more refined appearance, softer glam, fashionable attire, and a somewhat more elegant mood. Some gave Papoose credit, speculating that he may have fostered a more elevated, feminine side of her. They had no intention of demeaning her. They were merely making the point that love may give someone a fresh lease on life. However, rather than dismissing it with a simple thank you, Claressa retaliated. She became combative and stated, "Don't act like Papoose is styling me," or anything similar. "Since I was a teenager, I've been flying." She made it apparent that she always looks after herself and doesn't want others to believe that a man is to blame for her success or good looks. And see, it's wonderful to be pleased with yourself. Although having confidence is admirable, there are situations when your response reveals more. A secure individual doesn't have to struggle to take a compliment. It usually indicates that something deeper is being touched. When you feel the urge to deny compliments and defend yourself violently, pride, insecurity, or a fear of appearing reliant on someone else. In all honesty, Claressa looks good. She glows when she's all dolled up. She's not ugly. She exudes confidence, presence, and an unmistakable shine. Her attitude is the problem, not the way she looks. It's not dangerous when others admire your progress. Sometimes it's just gratitude. Furthermore, there is nothing wrong with admitting that your partner actually contributes to your happiness. "He brings out the best in me" is not a sign of weakness. It demonstrates thankfulness and maturity. But instead, she made an argument out of straightforward praise. That can be the beginning of an issue. When pride obstructs peace, when everything turns into a conflict, and when every remark feels like an assault, when both parties have to win every conversation, relationships fall apart. A smile or a moment of silence might sometimes be more effective than a defensive statement. It's not really about appearances or glamour in the end. It's about learning to embrace progress, love, and admiration without feeling intimidated by them. Real self-work starts when the loudest person in the room is also the one who feels most challenged. Papoose most likely finds Claressa's self-assurance appealing and strong. Strong energy like that can first feel thrilling, similar to two leaders entering the same area and matching each other's fire. It appears to be passion at first. It's similar to chemistry, but over time, confidence can gradually give way to ongoing conflict, particularly when pride is involved. Too audacious, although a blend of personalities can be entertaining, they can also conflict violently. Strength, fire, sass, and other initially charming traits can gradually wear you out. Even minor arguments can escalate into major altercations when someone constantly feels the need to react, defend, or make a point. And to be honest, nothing can sap a relationship more quickly than that. This type of personality is not new to me. I used to date someone who was unable to unwind or have faith in anything. Sometimes it was a random comment on my post or something I liked on the internet that would trigger her to start trouble out of the blue. She even went so far as to say that I was re-establishing contact with my ex simply because they liked a picture. She indicated it was likely erased when I urged her to provide evidence. Actually, she made up her own narrative since her insecurities overpowered reason. Nothing you say can make someone who is suspicious and insecure about love change their thoughts. They have already made up their minds. Furthermore, no matter how much confidence you provide, they are unable to accept it. It wears you out to be with someone like that. You begin to feel bad about things you didn't do. You start being cautious so as not to start another dispute. It's not love. Emotional exhaustion is what that is. Claressa is exhibiting the same intensity at the moment. Quick to debate, quick to defend, and always prepared to clap back. She's defending her reputation so fiercely that she's making seemingly straightforward circumstances into conflicts. Yes, that might amuse Papoose now. At first, it may seem like passion and loyalty. But as real life creeps in and the excitement wanes, that same fire may turn into a storm. When she runs out of people to reply to on the internet, who do you think is the next target of that energy? The person nearest to them, usually. Relationships don't end suddenly. Piece by piece, they shatter. This is a jealous question. Oh, is a defensive remark. Firstly, why did you not respond to my SMS message promptly? So, why did you find her photo appealing? Small worries quickly become accusations. Additionally, love suffocates when pride and envy join a relationship. Papoose is older. He has a lot of experience. He's been around long enough to spot warning signs. However, when something is fascinating or pleasing, even intelligent individuals can get blinded. You can mistake turmoil for chemistry when someone exudes passion and energy. However, without serenity, passion turns into tension rather than love. Claressa, Claressa.